Hey y'all, it's Briley. Welcome back. Thanks for being here today. I am really late to the trend. So I have this thing where I don't tend to like jump on trends or things that I see everybody doing right away. And I think this video is probably very evident of that. I don't know if you've noticed that in my other videos too, but I tend to like wait until things have kind of died down to see if I actually really like stuff. And in this case, I actually kind of regret it, but now is the best time to practice this, to do it, to just finally take the plunge and do the boy beat. And I was rewatching Sara Cheung's video because I'm pretty sure she was the originator of this look, and if she's not, please let me know. I also saw Gina Shkeda's video, and I'll link both of theirs in the description below, but I do want to shout them out because they are obviously my hugest inspiration for finally doing this trend. Or I guess this is from like 2 years ago, so is it a trend anymore? I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, I just want to do it. So yeah, okay, let's just do it. Alright, so I think what I want to start with is contouring, or no, actually, yeah, contouring. Okay, I'm going to take my Smashbox step-by-step contour kit in the shade Contour. I'm pretty sure this is the only shade they have in this, but it's very, very creamy, pretty effective, and I'm just gonna, I don't know if I want to drag it or I'll just dot it, so, because we want this to be subtle. So I'm just gonna dot it and then blend until like we don't see it anymore. And the reason why I'm doing contour first is because I'm gonna be using a little bit of concealer, like just on like my very like prominent spots and dots and things. But the whole point of this look is to basically look like you're not wearing any makeup, like a boy, I guess, hence the name Boy Beat. And I'm actually, okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but don't tell anyone, don't tell my brother, okay? I'm actually taking inspiration from my brother's face because we actually look very, very similar. And the biggest difference I think between us though is like his face is obviously very much angular and mine is very like plump and round and chubby, chunky. Yeah, so I want to change that. We do have a very similar nose shape, I think, but I'm gonna like try and contour like in between my brows a little bit. Make that look a little more like angular, sunken in, and then I'll probably work on my nose here in a second. I'm not the greatest when it comes to nose contour or just contour in general, so I'm just doing my best. And again, I'm just kind of like taking inspiration from like the typical like masculine features, like guys tend to be very much like chiseled and angular, contoured without like the makeup. So in order to change my face shape a little bit, I have to, you know, do that. So I think again, like you want to blend this to the point where it's like you don't see anything. You really just want like subtlety and just a little bit of shadow. And I don't know if my lighting is like helping me or hurting me in this case, but I'm just gonna take the excess and like kind of go around my nose. And obviously like if you want to actually do this like on a daily basis, this will not take you as long because I'm like talking you through it, but let's see if I can like chisel out my nose a little bit more. I don't know, maybe my nose is fine, but I did definitely want to get like the inner corner of my eye here. Now with this same pencil, I'm gonna also like, I love how Gina and Sara like emphasize their under eye bags, and first I'm gonna take this pencil to do it, but then I'm gonna maybe take some shadows depending on how it looks. Like I said, I haven't like practiced this look yet, and I'm not gonna take any concealer underneath my eye. And I think I'm gonna switch out my brush for this too, but again, I'm just very gently like dotting underneath my eye. So I'm gonna take this Morphe M222 brush just to like blend that out. And the cool thing about this is you can be like so messy and so sloppy with it as long as you really blend it very well. This is actually looking okay, so I'm glad I have my shadows here because this is actually looking a little warm for me, which doesn't represent the most accurate shadow or contour, at least underneath my eyes. I feel like since it's mixing with my actual like under eye bag like blue color and like purple and, you know, under eye bag, it's like showing up like a warm eyeshadow. Using this palette that I'm using as my mirror, I'm going to take, let's see, this is the Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay, just the first one. I'm going to take Naked 2 that shade right there. Just a little bit of that, just to kind of like cool it down because it looks very, very warm. So I'm kind of regretting using that pencil, but it's the only contour shade that I have that's like in a creamy formula. So I'm just working with what I have, which is really, I think, the other beautiful thing with this kind of look is you don't have to go out and buy like a million new things. You just can kind of experiment and see what you have. And I'm gonna do the same thing. So like in like my eye socket here, I'm just gonna take that shadow and just kind of go in my crease. Just a little bit. Like I'm literally just like tapping the palette and then just coming back with that color. And this just kind of emphasizes, like, again, like carving out your features and like what you already have. Okay, I think that's enough. Like, again, it's supposed to be subtle. Maybe I'll take that shadow actually and just kind of go right here too. And I know it looks harsh right now. I'll go back in with that other fluffier brush and blend it, but I want to just like emphasize. You know, just use whatever's left on the brush and then just kind of like, I might even take my finger and just kind of pat that out too, because I really don't want this to look super harsh at all. Very soft, very blended. I think that looks a little better. Yeah, okay. I'm actually going to take a little bit of this Foxy shade in this palette. It's just like a pale yellow. I think Sara did this in her video too, just that one. And I'm going to put that on my inner corner just so I don't look like super tired, because obviously this look is like, it's meant to be very natural and like you're not covering up any of your under eye circles and stuff. So sometimes like our inner corners of our eyes tend to have like that natural yellow like tear duct. So again, this is just like a very soft matte color. Like it's almost like it didn't make a difference, but it's better than like, I mean, you don't have to do it. Hopefully that works. I might actually run a little bit of that just to soften this underneath my eyes too. And I'm just gonna take my finger and just kind of pat just to make sure everywhere. I think my contour is still okay too. Okay, I'm gonna take my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Vanilla, just like Gina did. And I've got like a couple spots that I don't want to show through, but I'm not gonna be super meticulous about it. So I have one here. Oh yeah, I have one by my lip. I'll just take my little concealer blender brush and just press. And that's literally all I'm gonna cover up. Yeah, because on camera, like, I know my skin probably looks better than it does because of these lights, but in person, it's not bad. It's just I have like little tiny red dots, you know, just because my skin isn't perfect. Whose is? Now I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow like pomade in the little tube here in the shade Taupe. And I'm gonna go kind of ham with this. So my brows are very bushy and fluffy as is, which is a blessing for this look specifically. So you don't really have to be as careful, or I don't have to be as careful, thank goodness, because my brows tend to take a while sometimes. But I love how this like darkens them up. It adds a little bit of extra volume. And it just fits this look so well, and it makes your brows stay in place. My brother and I actually both have like pretty bushy, like dark, he's got darker brows than I think I do. He's got some pretty strong brows, so I guess I'm trying to go for that guy look with the strong brow. But this isn't to the point where it looks like an Instagram brow, you know what I mean? Because that's, again, that's like another trend that I just really haven't like caught onto yet or like bought into. Yeah, those look like boy brows, I think. Sure, we'll go with it. I want to go in, I talked about this in a recent video. This is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Tint. This is meant for your brows, but I love using it to emphasize my freckles, and you can add more freckles if you want for this look, or you can just emphasize what you already have. Oh, I need a better mirror. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm emphasizing what I have, and make sure you like tap them out if you're gonna do this so it doesn't look like you obviously like painted them on. I mean, unless that's what you want to do, that's fine. Do what you want, man. In a pinch, if you ever find that you have like really red spots that you want to cover up, instead of putting concealer on them, you can just turn them into a freckle. That's another fun thing you can do. Actually, I'm gonna add some more on my forehead because I'm missing that. Yeah, cool. Okay, love it. Time for, what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do my lips, and then I'll just curl my lashes, and then that's it. So you could even just stop here if you wanted to stop here, that's great. But just because I want to be a little bit extra, I'm going to go in with the MAC Lip Liner Pencil in Spice. Very, very gently, like to the point where it's almost, you know, indetectable. I'm just going to gently outline my lips and then use my finger to blend it out. Just because, like, I feel like guys, they want defined lips too, right? God bless you if you don't have to use lip liner to get it, but that's the beauty of makeup. And I'm not even a lip liner person, but just very subtle. I think you can pick your favorite shade, you know, whatever suits you. Then, just to finish up, again, just like very, very gently, I'm going to take like a dot of Benefit's Benetint. It's the lip and cheek tint. Very watery, very strong in pigment. If you make it that way, just be careful. And don't get this on your clothes because obviously it's a stain and it will not come out. So just a little bit of rosiness, but nothing like super out there. And then I'm just gonna, just so I can have my lips be a little bit softer because of that stain, I'm gonna take my Smith's Rosebud Salve in the tube and just put that on. Just a little bit. It's got a nice just like satin finish, so it doesn't look like you're glossed. It just sinks into the lips and it'll kind of blend everything together really nice. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. And that's it, y'all. That's my interpretation of the boy beat. Go check out Sarah's video, go check out Gina's video, and my brother doesn't know that I'm making this video, so don't tell him. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm sure he won't even care. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you go try this. It was fun. It was different. It's nice to just kind of not wear like a huge amount of makeup every once in a while, and I think this look is just kind of perfect for that. It's just kind of like lazy, casual, like not necessarily maybe put together, but I don't know. I just like it, and I hope this video was just entertaining for you for just a brief moment. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. Bye. Do I even look like a boy? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I won't be offended. There you have it.